Hello and welcome again on Stocks Advisor channel. Today we'll talk about fuboTV Incorporated, traded at New York Stock Exchange, ticker name FUBO. Well, we did analysis for FUBO many times at our channel. It was always working as predicted. Really nice stock in that sense. Sometimes it was even more optimistic that we could and dare to think, but it's only a good thing to have. But now, of course, after having this enormous increase that we saw from October all the way till end of the year 2020, we went up from, let's say, sub 10 to 62.50 levels, so more than 7 times, even more if depending how you count. Of course, for a company with the market capitalization at the moment being just 3.8 billions on this enormous growth, but also if you would divide it on those, let's say, more than 15 times to grow, you know how it would be then. So overall, this is too fast growth to pick up with, let's say, actual performance and actual activities that company is doing. And of course, inevitably, these fast moves, they just create strong corrections. And indeed, we see that going the levels, after this level, we went all the way actually to the level of 25.50, and then again rebounds very strong of expectations and positiveness, but now looks like we're going again for another corrective wave. And there are, of course, clear indications for that. So let's analyze how to play with FUBO. First of all, as always, we have three moving averages depicted at our daily charts. Here on the left, you see them. These are moving averages 20, 50, and 200, being green, blue, and red line correspondingly. So here they are. And what do we see? Starting from mid of October, the stock was in so-called 20, 50, 200 position. What does it mean? It means that when three moving averages are actually allocated like this, for any stock or a big company, like if they are 50, 20, 50, 200, it means that the company is growing. And if you are mid-long-term trader, you can just sit in the position until this is the case. Once it starts to break, you need to reconsider your portfolio. And this was the case indeed all the way from actually from mid of October and until now it's kind of the case. But now what we see, the price is going lower, and then it looks like still moving average 20 will pierce from the top moving average 50, and we will have a magic cross down. This was not the case first time. Indeed, and by beginning of the year, the price declined really strongly, but then it was still enough pressure to, let's say, rebuild it a little bit, and now we have a clear deceleration. Again, there was a attempt to push up, but it failed. And as I said, if we look at after hours trade, it's already again minus 117%, and it's minus 1142 according to today's end of the trade. And you see from let's say line chart, it was just strongly, almost linearly going down, declining. So there was not much fight between bulls and bears, only some small things were happening. So overall, it's declining, and there is no indication at the moment that something will be otherwise. Also, if you look for these last three candles from technical point of view, they are showing, if this would be true, locally kind of an actually evening star situation. So of course it's on declining pattern, but let's say it shows the rejection of the uptrend reversive move, and most probably will go lower. So should we go lower, then how to trade here, how to enter, how to play? Well, you just need to be prepared for testing some levels and averaging down in time. With this being said, of course, the clear very first level to enter would be between these two lines. It's S1 and S2. And the reason for that is because they were very strong support levels previously, and they might work again for rebouncing play. And again, this would be the way to enter. And meaning that this is the channel to enter doesn't mean that you should immediately enter with all your funds for this channel. Also, the funds that, let's say, are sub part of your money you are going to play with this one and dedicated to enter with this channel, also enter there slowly. So maybe with 2 or 3 portions either, because the channels could be quite big as well. So with this being said, the level to enter here is something like, let's say, 23.55 to actually to 28.50 in the top, 20, not 3 of course, but 25. So 25.55 to 28.50, this would be the first area to enter. And once rebounds takes place, again the question is how to take profit, because if this is rebouncing here, what might happen that moving average 20 will work as a strong resist line. So if we are going to have magic cross down, and if it coincides with actually the moment we go to S1, S2 level, it will be delayed magic cross, so it could cause a strong rebound, and it could go all the way until moving average 20, because it will be a very strong natural resist level. By that time we will see where it will be. Maybe it will be a little bit higher here, but still it might work as a very strong resist. So there it will be very strong advice to sell. It will be maybe much higher, of course, than 10 to 15%, but what we advise is taking profit at 10 to 15%. So whenever you have this, just take the profit, either re-enter then or just look for another opportunities. At other videos, other stocks, we discuss many stocks daily. Believe me, if you do 10 to 15% monthly, you will end up multiplying 2-3 times a year your funds, because this is adding up not linearly but exponentially. So don't be too greedy. Enter in time, exit in time, take your profit. Be profit oriented rather than trying to become rich from one trade. This is usually not possible. Although looks like it is, because you see every day these positive news, positive stocks showing, so it might create you a feeling that you can catch it, you can find it, but believe me, it's more a casino style, casino psychology. It's not working for stocks trading. So should we decline further? This would be then still technical decline, but less expected. Though for a company that grows that much too fast, it could also decelerate. We need to be prepared for another level, and then it's always nice to have the level which is also incorporating, if of course it is, the moving average 200 within inside, because then it's a double support and very strong for this one. It would be the level S3, S4. By that time, moving average 200 will be on top of it, so on the higher part near to S3, so it will work again as a very strong support level. And the technical decline, and this should end, which will be 1750 to actually 2015. And should we further decline, then it could be only based on very negative catalyst, because this could be only causing really major rejection, and the price really could decline in this case more than 70-80% from its top. But this is also possible. If this is going to happen, it's just nice to have funds to average down there. Then you will be at least very secure for the situation that you end up anyway with a positive trade, with some positive trade from this position, because that's how we tune our trading. We do not discuss stop losses because we want to take profit from every trade, but we discuss non-linear averaging down and actually bringing it to the win situation, although might take a little bit longer time. So with this being said, this is the level for last averaging down, only coming most probably with negative catalyst, but everything could happen. This would be between 1240 to actually 1335. So with this actually 1365. So with this being said, that's the way to trade here. Again, this is the numerical representation. If you are more for graphical one, you could look here. Just make a screenshot of this one. You can use it as a trading card. And speaking of how to average down, it's still very fast. It could be still very bullish in a sense that we could just immediately rebound from S1, S2. So it's still advised to do classical 5 portions, meaning that funds you would like to play here, you can split in 5 portions. Then you can buy with 1 portion in the first circle, again with 2 portions in the second circle, and you can average down last time in the third circle, again with 2 portions. This way it will be the best optimization for profit taking, also mitigating these major risks. And of course, once risks are mitigated, what remains is taking a profit. So that's it, the situation for FUBO, how to trade with it. Major correction, yes, but also opens nice opportunities for us. So let's stay connected. Please don't forget to subscribe to our channel if you're first time watching this video. Also, please press the bell button. This way you will not miss new videos and new interesting discussions for US-based stocks.